if he can handle idiots, he's the king idiot.
I will be the king
He
of
will
the
be
idiots.
around his subjects. My subjects. He calls it the village idiot. He's in charge of the village.
You will bow to me.
He's got the hat too. Yep. Perfect job for him. You still have your jester
I'll give
hat?
that a 5-barrel. 5-barrel job. King of the idiots.
King of
I
the
still
idiots.
got my jester hat.
We should wear it. That should be our little shtick, is, you know, because Andy always plays the fool. We should make you wear a different hat every day, every time we film. I wear a different vest. You wear a hat. I'll start buying them. It's Halloween's coming up. I could get a boatload.
We got all our Halloween stuff in there. There's no hats in there.
Yeah. Cheers!
Welcome, everybody.
How are you today?
Okay.
So we're back, and we're going to go to a Scotch today. One of our favorite brands, Shieldaig. We've tried the Islay. We've tried the Speyside. Have we done the Highland? I think we have. And so this is the fourth one that we haven't, because they only have 4. An Islay,
You notice we have tried it.
well, I meant for this show. So we've done the Speyside and the Islay, I know for sure. I think we've done the Highland, I'll have to check. And now we have their Classic, which is a blended Scotch whiskey. And we have 2 here, and we're going to just do the 12-year, but they have their non-aged basic Classic, which is pretty good. These are relatively cheap. The 12-year is in the $30 range. The regular Classic is about 15, 16 bucks. So
They make one that's like 50 bucks or something.
not on the Classic. On the Islay and the Speyside, I think they have like a $60. Because on those 2, I think they go their non-age statement. They go their 8-year. Is that what it is? It's not saying. Okay, so those are 2 non-ages up there. They go a 12-year, a 16, and I think one of the 4 has an 18-year. So, and the one that's got an 18, I think, is like about 70 bucks. So this is Shieldaig is a
Total wine.
a total wine only. It's their store brand, or one of their store brands, but it's made by various companies. That's kind of got the lid on who's actually producing them. But I think the Macallan is one of their sources. I think Oban might be their Speyside source. I'm not sure about what the Macallan is. I don't know who the Classic or the Highland source are. They're really tight-lipped, and you just kind of have to parse through the research to find out.
It's pretty good. I just wish Total Wine was closer.
Yeah, like next door.
Huh?
My wife doesn't. If Total Wine was next door, they'd probably come over here or send people over here to find stuff.
We're having a tasting at Bourbonandbooze today.
Yeah. So this is a blended Scotch. The distillery for this is actually Ian MacLeod, which I think is part of the Macallan branch, but I'm not sure. Don't send hate mail. It's 80 proof. 80 proof. And we're going to do the 12. Now, the non-age statement, the Classic, I decided that we're going to do the 12. We were originally, when I was doing the research, was doing the Classic non-age statement, and that's $15.99. But then I thought that we would be a little bit more
Aged.
I don't know. I'd be more generous and let you guys all do the 12 instead. So we won't be doing the Classic. If you can't afford the 30, or I think it's $39 for the 12-year, somewhere around there, then you can go with the basic classic. And I don't know how the camera views this, but there is definitely a slight coloration difference. This is the 12, so it's a lot darker.
And if I'm correct in my thinking, I saw that. The classic, they actually sell that in a handle too.
Yeah, they do a 175. I
That's
think the
the only one
Highland.
that
No,
they-
I think they do the Highland too. I could be wrong. I'm not a handle person. I'll buy handles, especially if that is something I will not be able to get a lot, like the Kirklands, which is Costco brand. They have a Scotch and a bourbon and a Irish whiskey, and they have 2 Scotches, I think. I'll buy those in handles because the Costco's don't sell that here in Texas. And so when I'm out of state, I might pick them up.
Just buy the handle because it's economically cheaper in the long run.
It is, but it doesn't really fit within my bar.
It's fine in my bar.
Yeah. And most liquors don't do handles. It's just the lower end bourbons and some of the scotches, but
Really? Macallan does a handle?
yeah, but that's a pretty impressive. Oh, you can't see it. It's right there. It's kind of nice. All right, let's move on to this. And as we've started doing this, we're going to go ahead and label this as a 4-barrel on cost, because it is about $39.99. Now the regular one's going to be a 2-barrel. Or I'm sorry. Whoa, I'm way off here. It's going to be a 2-barrel on cost. If you were to buy the regular classic, it'd be a 4-barrel. And we're going to go ahead and do all of our aromas, flavors, and bites, and tally them up, and then come back. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got it.
Got it.
Okay.
What was that?
What?
Just his.
It's very bitter. You got the official Alex face. I'm at 10.5.
What?
10.5. I'm done.
The whole
You're
thing?
done.
What else am I supposed to do while I'm talking?
All right. Mm.
I don't actually care for this one.
What are you doing?
I'm making notes.
Can we try the regular?
You want to try the regular?
I don't remember
Mooches. Yeah.
being this bitter. It's like
Grab me a couple glasses. Does Alex want to try the regular?
probably.
You don't want to use. You're in my shot, dude.
Sorry.
With
Your arm is in
I'm gonna have to-
Here.
I'm gonna have to definitely blank out that shirt.
Oh, sorry. I thought you do a cut there anyway.
No,
Sorry.
I'll put a little blur on that shirt.
You just cut me out. Now it smells better. It smells sweeter.
Yeah, it is a little sweet, but
Not nearly as bitter. I'd get the regular every day.
the $15.99 one. That's what I usually do. These are probably my, what is this, 4th, 5th bottle of classic.
Don't know.
I'm good.
Don't know that it
You need your toes?
Yeah. Did you want to taste this one?
Okay, so
A little bit.
Andy comes up with a 13. I also came up with a 13. And Cody, you said you came up with what?
10.5.
10.5. Okay. On aroma, I think it's got a really great aroma. A little bit of peatiness to it
Yeah,
and
it's got the
sweetness,
peat.
but some malty. kind of a malty herbal flavor. I really like this, so I put this as a 4 on aroma. I really like this.
I was gonna give it a 4, but I got a 3.5.
Okay.
Instead.
I don't get any type of alcohol burn. And you gave it a what?
A 3.
A 3. Any comments on?
Only because it didn't have that much of an alcohol burn.
Okay.
Smell. Otherwise, it would have probably been pungent.
I gave it a 4 on flavor. I think it's a nice, smooth draw, pleasant on the palate. You can taste some of the malt and a little bit of the peat, but it's very pleasant. No lingering, no aftertaste.
Yeah, I gave it a 4 on the flavor too.
And this is where you differ greatly.
Yeah, I gave it a 2.5. I found it very bitter.
Very
Overly
bitter.
to me.
Somebody forgot to put booties on the dogs. We need to put little booty socks on them.
Right.
I did give it a 3 on the bite. It doesn't really have a bite, but I couldn't really give it a 4.
So it's kind of just a
I just gave it a
mid-level
medium. Yeah.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.5 because it has a little bit of a bite to it, but not really.
Okay. So our difference is you're giving a 3.5 there and a 3.5 there. So that's where we get matched back up. I mean, this makes it a 3-barrel. I think it's a strong 3-barrel. I think it could be.
You could give it a bonus half barrel, a 3.5.
Yeah. Well, but Cody's got such a different view.
I much prefer the regular over the 12-year. The 12-year just seemed to got way more bitter, which, kind of makes sense. It gets more of the wood flavors when it's aged in.
Oh, I just got better
But I just
flavor there.
I don't know. I don't care for the 12-year. I found it as just bitter to me.
Yeah,
But barely palatable.
Really? I just picked up some dark fruit.
I probably wouldn't.
Yeah, I got the classic at home, but I.
So we'll just go ahead and leave it at the 3. It's got the right amount of peaty to it. It's not overly bearing. It's just a subtle peat flavor. It's pleasant. It's inexpensive. I would definitely say this is for the common man, especially the non-age statement, the regular classic. Mm-hmm. And like you say, you can get it in handles. And I believe the handle's like $26 or something.
It's really reasonable.
Really inexpensive. Now, remember, this is a
Total Wine.
Total Wine's exclusive. It's their store, one of their store brands. So you won't be able to get it anywhere else. So if you don't have Total Wines in your area, if you're ever traveling and you come across one on the road, I would stop by and check it out. They have quite a few different.
But Total Wine does ship. You just have to check your state laws and stuff to see. Because I think Texas, you can't get it shipped in Texas, but they're changing the law, or they did change.
I think they did change it. It just doesn't go into effect until, more than likely, would be tomorrow. Would be September 1st for us. It'd be yesterday for you guys, because this won't come out till Tuesday. So it'd be 2 days ago. But I think the laws change on September 1st. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just drinking.
In Texas?
Yes.
You can get shipped to your house?
No.
Oh.
Not yet.
Shipped to the store.
Shipped to the store.
So you can now order stuff through the store, even if they don't carry it.
Yeah. The ship to your house, I think, is in the works. I just don't know yet.
Yeah, because in Arizona they can
But
ship
I'm
it to
assuming
you.
this is only going to be inside the states.
In
not
Arizona,
country.
you're using Arizona. You can go to the vending machine in the school cafeteria and buy beer. They're so liberal out there. I'm just joking. No, you can't. You can't buy beer. All these high school kids are going to run. What?
Yeah, they used to have
Bourbonandbooze said.
They used to have whiskey vending machines.
Okay. They still do in some countries.
Do a PSA.
In the office, no less. You could be working in the office and like, I think it's time for a shot of whiskey.
In the old days, like in offices, they had like drinking fountains of whiskey, because I've seen the pictures. All right, make sure you hit the like and subscribe. Check out the YouTube. This is YouTube, right? Check out the blog at bourbonandbooze.com, Twitter and Instagram. Anything else? Merchandise?
Merchandise?
Is that our new shirt?
No.
That's your Steve Irwin shirt?
Crikey.
Yeah, whatever. Remember, there's no bad whiskey. There's only good whiskey and great whiskey. We differ. I think this is borderline great whiskey. Cody think it's borderline good whiskey, right? So
I like it a lot.
I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it a lot. Cheers.
All right. Scotch.
Later.
Scotch is whiskey. All right, we'll see you later. Bye.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna
Would you
be
look
eating
at that? You hardly see them out in the wild. Let me see if I can get this. It's got to come up around it.
Oh, I think I tried that one.